Hello and welcome to Kate and Kat's podcast. We run our podcast a little differently than most. Our podcasts are completely spirit-led, and we never know who we're going to have on or what's going to come up to heal. Every episode is a new adventure where we walk people through healing anything from spirit guides to past lives to inner child work, how the energies and trauma affects the mechanical workings of our physical bodies, and exploring time, space, and dimensions and how it's all happening now. This podcast is for beginners and experts alike. This can be considered explicit content to some, as we do not edit ourselves, and sometimes deep trauma work comes up unexpectedly. And also, we cuss like sailors.
On today's episode of Kate and Kat Live, we had a bonus live. Well, not really for you listeners, but for the watchers we did. Our first live's data wouldn't save, so it's lost in the wind. This one saved, though, and it was a good one, too. We brought 2 people up from the comments to give them a healing sesh. Very impromptu. Super impactful work, and we're glad to have you guys listen along. Apply it to what you need and do the healy things with us. So, without further ado, if you love bad bitches, and that's your fucking problem, on with the podcast.
Hello. Ring,
Hey.
ring, ring. Oh my God.
Hi.
Hey.
How are you?
Oh my God. I'm so good. My phone doesn't make the rotary phone noise anymore. And I think it's because I dropped it so many times.
Wait, it can make a rotary phone noise?
No, like how yours sounds like you're over the phone. Mine doesn't anymore. And I think it's because I dropped it too many times. Wait a minute.
Should I drop
Let me see
mine?
if I can, hello? Does it sound any different?
Hello? No?
Do you hear that?
Hear what?
It played my music.
I can't
Cupcake.
hear your music. I can't
my
hear
God.
Cupcake.
It was like Cupcake. It was like, don't try to clown me. I'm a Ronald McDonald. You, tropical, tropical, tropical.
So what do you want to do tonight? Do you want to prank call people?
Okay. Hello? Hey,
We
can you bring... I'm the neighbor down the street. Can you bring me some Advil?
This is based on stories. Hold on. Wait, tell your story. Wait, tell your story.
Oh, God. Okay, so back in the day, I had an almost stepbrother. My dad almost married this lady, and he was autistic. And so he had this like hyperfixation about prank calling people. This was about 13 years ago. So he had this like hyper fixation about pranking people. And so he would call the neighbors and pretend to be another neighbor. And he'd be like, hey, this is house 1234 down the road. Oh yeah, hey Jim, how you doing? Man, I'm like really sick. I just need some Advil or something. I'm gonna come outside. Can you come outside and meet me? And then they would agree to it, and then he'd call the house that he said he was, and he'd be like, hey, this is Jim from down the street. Yeah, house 5678. Yep. My head really hurts. And can you bring some Advil or something like that? I don't have any. Can you do that for me? And he would watch from his window these people come out of their house and be confused and be like outside the window.
That's so horrible. Like, they both have Advil.
Yeah, they're just like here. I didn't ask for Advil.
Oh my God. Hey, so we were thinking, guys, and I know you don't have to have a phone to do this, but we were thinking maybe do one of you guys want to like join us tonight, and we can do some things, like you can join us on the screen. You have to have 1,000 followers because we didn't set it up ahead of time and stuff. But if you want to.
We would love to have you. Tropical line. Try to call me, I'm a Ronald McDonald, you yeah. I withdraw beautiful my full. We could roll dice too.
Yeah, but they have to be able.
Shit, they have to have 1,000 followers. That's doo-doo. They're like, about 800. Morgan Moving Mountains, you don't have 1,000 followers? You do? Was that Mag?
Yeah.
Oh, look at here.
What is it? I wonder what it sounds like through the phone.
Oh,
okay.
Like, what is Venus Day? Oh, Maggie does too.
If you ever wake up, gonna hit a hole, how do you wanna hear
I
it?
got that
Have
song in
it
my head
how
too.
you ever wake up.
On the ride home from your house. I did too.
Ooh, if we ever break up,
We're having a phone call, Lunacris.
Yeah, don't be so nosy. Hello.
There's no one accepting. No one is
Kate has the
accepting.
power to request.
And I did.
Maybe they had to go get their phone.
Oh, it's gonna take days, guys, to come in on Amazon. We can't wait that long.
There's not a lot of options. For the phone things. Like, we looked into the cheeseburger lip things, but that's only for, like, actual phone. It's not for 2023 phones, which is a misstep on their part. Friday is ruled by the planet Venus, and stuff like Saturday is like Saturn Day. Says you, beautiful giggers.
Okay.
Who's coming on? Is it a surprise?
Like 5 people. It's Ludacris. I invited like 5 people, and whoever said
You
yes.
invited 5 people? Hi, Ludacris.
Hello.
Hey.
Are you on your phone?
I am.
I knew it. I knew you were.
Oh my god.
Oh.
So this one time I pumped gas. Oh my god.
What time? At band camp?
Oh,
So what we
you don't-
doing?
well,
Huh?
we was gonna heal some stuff. Is you ready to heal some stuff?
Do you want to heal anything? Do you want to continue with what we were working on the other day, or do you want to go to something else?
We can. I just have to switch seats.
No.
Oh, you were driving. One time I tried to heal on a phone call, like do a joint session while I was on the road, and I almost crashed. Bye. So I was channeling.
I'm a good
She who
driver,
can't-
but I'm not that good.
She who can't be named said they requested. Kate was requesting people. She didn't see requests. She was busy touching the things.
Yeah, I was just going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
She's like, somebody accept.
Yes. And then Jenna was like, I'm driving. I can't record, or I can't. Well, you know what, Jenna? So was Ludacris.
And guess what?
What?
How did you do that? Hold on.
I don't know. I don't know how long Ludacris is going to stay on. I mean, you don't have to stick around, but if we do 2 or 3, that's fine too. Whatevs.
No. If someone else wants to go, that's totally fine.
But you said yes.
Whatever. You're here.
I'm fine. I'm fine with it, but you know.
We're fine with it too. Okay. Bye.
Okay.
Or hi.
Hey.
Not bye. Hi.
Bye, hi.
It's so
Bye-bye.
weird because like you're so used to hearing like the speaker like in your ear, but on these you can hear it, but it doesn't sound like you're hearing it. Like it sounds like a phone. It doesn't sound like a speaker.
I love it. I love
Yeah.
it.
You're
And I
probably
can't
hearing
hear-
all kinds of noise here.
and I can't hear myself except in the regular, which is, I think, regular for phones, but for I'm not used to it.
Because we are the besties, bub. The phones give me 90s high school talking to your bestie. That's because we are. Okay, bye.
Okay, so Kate was doing other stuff when I was talking to you last time, and because we were just briefly. So what happened is I went live the other day just for like 30 minutes or so, and I was talking to Ludacris, that's this person right here, in the comments, and they were saying that they, and they were saying that they. Oh, I didn't ask pronouns. I always go they, like neutral, but I've asked you before. You said she. Okay, I was like, I've asked you before. And you were talking about moving furniture around, but to the point where it like throws your back out, it starts to aggravate everybody and you can't settle. And then I talked about possibly doing some kind of like witchy thing to move energy around instead. And then people gave suggestions in the comments, but it was like, that's too lightweight. You need something more like with some oomph.
Heavyweight championship.
So what happens? What makes you start moving around the furniture?
Something bugs me. Something gets in the way. I have a lot of cats, and they seem to mess up things a lot, or I just don't like the energy. I don't know. It's just something I've done. I can't say it's the cats because I've done it since I was like, ever since I can remember. My dad would tell me to go clean my room, and when I would go clean it, I would like take everything out of the closet, out of the drawers, under the bed, and I would like throw away anything I didn't need, and it would take hours. And I don't know if I should say this part because it might be a trigger warning, but I'm going to try to be careful as possible. One time I took too long. Yeah, trigger warning. One time I took too long, and he went and got his pew-pew, and he put it to his chin, and he threatened to...
Jesus, that's a little bit severe.
Yeah, I was 13. And so it freaked me out, and I called my mom, freaked out, and it caused like this big ruckus. So I stopped doing it for the longest time because that terrified me. And then my husband, now he can vouch for me. I'm constantly rearranging. He'll come home and always something's different.
So it's a trauma response.
I'm guessing, but I also said it's
Hey, did you ever get to finish your room that day?
For the most part, the only thing I'm got to work on is organizing my herbs.
No,
so
the day that the thing happened with your dad, did you get to finish organizing your room?
Oh, yes. Yes. Not completely. I kind of like rambled through and like threw away what I needed to and just kind of shoved stuff back into there wherever they fit for the moment.
Okay. Can you say, hey, team?
Hey, team.
The stuff that I was arranging in that timeline.
The stuff that I was arranging in that timeline.
Can you finish it up for me, please?
Can you finish it up for me, please?
Ow.
So what I really want to do is go back to that timeline and be like, you should do it. You do it. Just do it. What's going to happen? Because I don't think he's actually going to do it.
I think he's crazy enough to do it. I think he's crazy enough to do it. I think he's crazy enough to do it. And then she would have to deal with that forever.
Huh.
Yeah,
because Kate's seeing that he's not, so I'm probably tuned into you because she's like, no, I don't see it.
I'm sitting here watching the timeline because, like, I mean, maybe that's the route we're not supposed to go on either.
Okay, because, so when you asked,
okay with it. Okay.
When you asked specifically for your team to finish up what you were doing, it confirms what I originally said, which is when you rearrange stuff, you're moving stuff in the timelines. So when you asked your team to finish rearranging what you were doing in the timelines, it finished it up and it made me cry, like really emotional. And it wasn't because of that situation. So why were you cleaning your room? Like, were you cleaning it for something, or Like, what was the reason behind the initial cleaning of that room that at that time?
He told me to clean my room or I'd get my whooped, or other words.
Okay.
So
But then he was mad at you for cleaning your room?
for taking too long.
Okay, well, what was the reason? Why was he upset about your room being dirty?
And he's a neat freak. Like,
But if he's a neat freak, how did you get your room dirty in the first place?
Being 13, I don't even know. It wasn't even like, it wasn't that bad.
Okay, I'm going to walk you through the things, so just answer like simply, okay? Okay, so we're going to do it again. Why did you have to clean your room?
Because I was told to.
Why did he get upset about it?
Because it was unorganized.
How did it get unorganized?
Because I was looking for stuff and just hanging out in my room. I don't even, honestly.
What were you looking for?
I don't even know.
Ask yourself, say, what are you looking for?
What are you looking for? I honestly don't know. I just remember pulling everything out and just trying to organize and figure out what needs to be thrown away.
Okay, so you're going to say, hey, team.
Hey, team.
What was I looking for?
What was I looking for?
And then whatever it is, put it where you're going to find it.
Say that?
No, just do it.
Okay.
Okay, and now when you start looking, like tap yourself on the head or the shoulder and go, hey, it's right there. We're just fixing this one initial point, and then we're going to redirect and do the healing. But this
Okay.
part is stuck, and it's what keeps you looping. Okay, now merge in with that version of you. There you go. Apply your house cleanse to yourself, and as far as you're allowed. Ask for protection and work needed.
Work needed.
Calibrate and return to the correct dimensions.
Calibrate and return to the correct dimensions.
Okay, now that that part is settled, we can go deeper into the other part.
Okay.
That made my neck hot. Okay. That was the triggering point in this life that made you like it looped, right? And it kept it to where that's what you needed to do when things felt uncomfortable. Clean, you needed to clean. There was So we're not going to focus so much on why your dad did what he did. It's pretty obvious to pretty much everybody in the chat that's saying it too. Like control freak. We could say a lot of things about him. We could say a lot of things about what he did in your life, right? I want to take you to the most impactful point. You need to heal about what you know. Okay, say this. Spirit, if it's in my highest good.
Spirit, if it's in my highest good.
Please show me.
Please show me.
What I heal.
What I heal.
When I move the furniture.
When I move the furniture. Should I be feeling something? Because I guess I felt.
All
You're
the
doing
pain in
something
your
again.
back is from water, is what I got in the beginning, by the way. I just got that it was related to water.
What kind of
So-
water, Kate?
Just water in your body building up. But it's from trauma. Obviously, that's what we're healing here. But I don't know. I wanted to say it in the beginning, but it's like any way you want to go about it, we can do. But that's why it hurts. So whatever that means. Yeah. But we're already going to the most impactful point, right?
I think it's connected to the water. I think that's why you brought it up again. Because when she went, we didn't go to the most impactful point. We went to show me what I heal when I move the things.
Uh-huh.
And it has to do with water. And that's why there's a backup. Because I felt it all through the back. And then you said your back hurts because of the water.
Well, what's wrong with your pipes? Like, can you ask your team, hey team, what's wrong? Why are my pipes disoriented?
Me?
Yeah.
Hey, team, why are my pipes disoriented?
They're like, I didn't realize they were, but why do they not know that they were? They're just like, oh my God, they are.
My pipes do feel clogged.
Have you done the team revamp sweep to your team? I don't think they've been directed to look to do the things. Okay, so you can say spirit
I
of the
love you,
highest
by the
good.
way.
Who?
She who can't be named. Maggie.
And Drano. All right, so you can say spirit if it's in my highest good.
Spirit if it's in my highest good.
Please activate the team revamp sweep
Please activate the team revamp sweep
to me,
to me,
my spirit guides,
my spirit guides,
and my spirit team,
and my spirit team,
conducive to what we all need.
conducive to what we all need.
And
That's a lot lighter.
Yeah, I think the guy, I mean, unless you want to, do you want to reach your hand in your back and fix it, or would you rather your team fix it? Like, I don't know how you want to work through this.
It literally looks
My
like you just
team, maybe.
reached. You think so? I literally see you almost like reaching, like you're reaching for a fucking sword, but you're just like, yep, that'll do it. Yep, that'll do it. That's what it
Okay.
feels like.
Complete with the plumber's crack.
I
Oh, you're
can do
doing
it.
it. Where's your user manual? I feel like you're reaching for something. You're like, not that one. Not that one.
That's my life.
Okay, download your divine user's manual in your head. The spirit if it's in my highest good.
Spirit if it's in my highest good.
Please download my own user manual
Please download my own user manual
in my head
in my head
and speed that up.
and speed that up, please.
Oh, and activate the blowout healings to that. Sorry.
And what?
Activate the blowout healings to that. And
Activate the blowout healings to that.
Yeah.
Do you have a very bad sense of smell, like not very good?
Actually, I think it's the opposite. I seem to smell a lot of phantom smells.
Okay, because this seems like you were a plumber wherever we are. And then I was like, I smell feet. And then I was like, that's not feet. That's like the smells that come from underneath the sink. And I was like, wouldn't that be sulfur? And it's like, no, it's blah, 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 blah. But I don't fucking know what that is. And so I was like, maybe it's so potent that you would have no sense of smell in this life. Like physical smell. So like has really strong spiritual smell, but in the present, not as much. Me, strong spiritual smell. I have a really strong physical scent. Like I can smell, the cat litter box from like whatever. Like I like when as soon as they expel.
Yeah, well, over here I can smell things that other people can't, and they think I'm crazy.
But it's
So is that your
phantom or is
physical?
it physical?
Yeah, is that your physical or is it your spiritual smell?
Maybe it's my spiritual because I'm smelling some weird things.
I personally, I mean, you can look into it yourself, but I think that because you had such like you had potent smells all the time as the plumber thing, seems like you were like, fuck that. I don't want that ever again. The spiritual scent opened up, which helps you, like, people don't talk about spiritual scent enough, I don't think. But like, for instance, Kate can lie.
Yeah. Or when people are manipulating or situations. So I just wonder when you're smelling these things, what's going on around you? Whenever you smell these
Nothing.
phantom smells.
Nothing at all. I can just be sitting there and like I smell maple a lot or Florida water out of nowhere. Or like I smell, which this had a reason. We had like an outlet that, was getting too hot and it created a fish smell. And so I feel like I'm always smelling that smell now, and I think that's just like a fear.
Yeah, it's connected. It's an alarm system, right?
Yeah, it's like
Is that
I'm
what you got
terrified
too,
of our
Kate?
house burning down.
Yeah.
Well, you're terrified of it because you've lived through it before in a different scenario.
In a different timeline, I'm sure that happened. The worst
Yeah.
happened. So you're
Like, I
still
don't-
in that timeline. Let's
Like
go
I'm
get
always in
you
fight or
out.
flight mode.
Oh, let's go get you out.
Okay.
And then we can ripple it to your other smells. Does that sound good, Kat? You're looking at
Yeah, and then
something.
release soul contracts with having to smell that way instead of the other too. But you said ripple it, so that's the same to me.
Okay, so we'll do that first then. Spirit of it's in the highest good.
No, I think you were correct.
Oh,
I think
okay.
going your way first.
Okay, please take me to the most impactful point.
Please
Sorry.
take me to the most impactful point.
That I just diverted it, Kat, to be funny. That I can heal about
That I can heal
about this, the smell.
about this smell.
Oh, we're like after the fire. We lost a lot of things in the fire. Okay, Spirit if it's in the highest good.
Spirit if it's in the highest good.
Please take me back to before this happens.
Please take me back to before this happens.
Okay. Oh God, there's a man outside my window. It's the neighbor. It's okay. That's a woman. Fuck. Sorry. It's like I'm right in front of the window.
What?
So like, feeding the animals outside my house, and it freaked me out. I was not expecting it. Okay, sorry.
Kate, did you say like there's a man outside and then they turned around because you misgendered them? Is that what happened? Did they hear you because you're in like the sunroom?
Oh no. I saw them out of the corner. They didn't turn around. They were just kept walking. They're far enough away.
Okay.
But I know who to, like we've talked before. I know her pronouns and everything. So I'm like,
Okay.
Why did I think it was a guy? I knew my neighbors were.
I think because of this. I think it's because of the life that we went in. Because you went before the fire, and then there's a man in the yard, and I turned to the right.
Oh, so who is this man with you, Luna?
Whom the hell says, "Oh, jump scare"?
Scare. Yes, it was. It was jump scary.
Not in this lifetime, I'm not sure.
In this past life where you are before the fire.
You could just say, team, who is this?
Team, who is this?
Someone older than you. You know him. because it gave me the analogy or the whatever the fuck of you like looking up at them like, yeah, okay. Oh, is it your dad in that life again?
Maybe.
I think so.
I got daddy.
Yeah. Every
so, okay.
other people got father too.
Okay.
I think he burnt. Okay, so I saw a TikTok the other day, and someone was recording their neighbor. Okay, and the neighbor, there was fights. This isn't funny. Sorry. Shit, this isn't funny. So there was yelling coming from the house, and then the lady left. Fuck, it's not funny. Left the house after the argument and was sitting on the lawn chair and just set the house on fire. But like everybody was still inside, and she just put up a lawn chair in the fucking like sidewalk thing in the yard and just watched it. And it was the middle of the day, like nobody was sleeping. But it kind of feels like, I told you it wasn't funny. Okay. But I feel like that's what he did. And I think that's why you thought he was going to, like, in this life, why you thought he was going to do something crazy is because in that life, he did.
That would make sense.
Like, he set the house on fire. Because when you went to where the fire was, and then you asked to go before it happened, he was walking away just kind of like.
I wouldn't even put that past him in this life if, like, my mom tried to leave. Because my mom told me she stayed thinking it was better for me, and I told her, I said, you should have left. I would have been better off.
I actually told my dad I was glad he left. Like, you know, he was good. We were walking the courtyard in the prison, and he felt bad for leaving when I was 6, and he was an alcoholic and stuff. And I was like, Daddy, I'm so glad you left. I mean, like, that was hard. I didn't, and I still, you know, have memories and stuff with him growing up or whatever until he went into prison in 8th grade. But I was glad he left.
I wish my mom would have left.
Okay, so I think that in this timeline, it's like a repeat. Like, it's like Kate's getting the same thing. A repeat. So, all right, try this. Spirit, if it's in the highest good.
Spirit, if it's in the highest good.
All souls consent.
All souls consent.
And teams allow.
And teams allow.
Please unbraid.
Please unbraid.
My soul's DNA.
My soul's DNA.
From anyone who no longer belongs.
From anyone who no longer belongs.
Whom the hell said fire blanket it, and I completely agree.
Which you guys must be the firefighters, because we're before the fire. So you and whom the hell are like, put the fire blanket up. What are you doing? Calm the fire. Okay. And then say spirit if it's in the highest good.
Spirit if it's in the highest good.
Please release all soul contracts.
Please release all soul contracts.
Connecting us.
Connecting us.
To each other or this cycle.
I'm sorry, you cut out what?
To each other or this cycle.
To each other or this cycle.
That's no longer in our highest good.
That's no longer in our highest good.
I'm like breathing really fast, so I must be running up to the house for no reason. Like this is probably a really weird moment for the firefighters. Like they're probably like, there's an emergency here. And then everybody's like, but there's not. Why are y'all here? Yeah.
Where?
And I'm just like sitting there like.
Okay, Lunacris, go before the fire starts. There you go. Kate and whom the hell, go ahead and put out the fire, whatever. We're not on that timeline, but go ahead, put it out, because you guys are looping.
Yeah. All right, come on. Spirit of Snacks, could please speed this up. Oh, it did such a good job. Like we're just like, oh, it's so good. What the hell? Yeah, whom the hell's pacing?
Okay, and then now, Ludacris, you're going to say, Spirit, if it's in my highest good,
Spirit, if it's in my highest good,
please merge me with this version of me.
please merge this version with me.
Please apply my house cleanse
Please apply my house cleanse
to myself
to myself
and as far as I'm allowed.
and as far as I'm allowed.
Okay. You know how you rearrange furniture? I need you to rearrange the timelines like a puzzle piece. So you're going to take the time when they fought in that life, the time when the fire started, the time after, the time in this life, the time with all of that, and I want you to rearrange it and push it around and organize it. There you go.
Okay.
There you go. Ow. Good lordy woody. Oh, man. Isn't that more satisfying than furniture? No wonder you need to do some
Yes.
heavy lifting. You're moving fucking timelines.
Whatever. Oh,
Okay, so now
made
that
my
you
neck
did
hurt.
that, yep, so now that you did that, I want you to say, Spirit, if it's in my highest good,
Spirit, if it's in my highest good,
please, do you prefer apply or activate? Like what feels better for you?
activate.
Okay, what do you want to call this? Your
Spirit.
timeline moving, healing, your furniture removal, your
Yes.
taking care of, what do you want to call it?
The rearrangement.
Okay, please activate. You said activate, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, please
Holy
activate.
Spirit, activate. Please
Oh,
activate.
so good. My rearrangement.
My rearrangement. I can't even say it.
Healing
Healing
to all timelines
to all timelines
needed.
needed.
Herbology.
You.
You might want to speed that up. Oh my
Speed up.
God, you feel fucking aligned though. Man, you needed that. Holy guacamole.
I want some guacamole now.
Huh.
Ease.
Okay, that feels kind of good. How does that feel?
Better.
Okay.
The neck pain went away.
Follow up with the closing statements in either my stuff or Kate's stuff, and then keep us posted.
All right. I've also got the PDF.
Oh, cool! It's in there too. So
I'll get the book.
you got the book. It's the PDF. It's the same thing. Yours is travel size.
Yeah. Sure.
All right, baby. Let us know.
I might be losing Turbison.
Your timeline stuff just caught up with you, and you just went in like super fucking fast motion, and that was fucking hilarious. That was great. It was like. Oh, God. That was awesome. Ooh, her eye crossing thing.
That's so funny.
And then she's paused now. Okay, Ludacris, we're going to go. We're going to work on one more person.
Bye, love you, bye.
I don't know if you can hear me.
Okay.
Oh.
I disconnected them because I don't think they heard us.
Okay, we can only do a fast one. We've got maybe like 15 minutes or so. Anybody who has 1,000 followers, are you requesting people or are they requesting?
I don't remember how I did it. I'll request it. They requested earlier.
Hey,
Hey, Maggie.
How are you?
what you doing?
Oh, stuff. I'm finishing up my final semester.
Ooh.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, it's Hell Week.
Only if you let it.
That's what they
Okay.
call all the kids are.
All the kids are calling it.
Yeah.
We've got about 15 minutes. So what's the big issue that you want to work on?
Deep crippling anxiety. But if we don't have time for that, I feel like there's something sitting on my back. Like I feel like there's like bunched muscles on my back. We have time.
My
for that.
tentacles are just going right in. Hold on. I think I'm just taking
Same.
care of the back thing. Yeah, we're just going in.
Okay, it looks like I could just like take a hammer and soften the meat. I know that's like crazy.
No, I think she's fine with that.
Okay.
Oh, quick note to Ludacris, if you're still on here, lock all that down.
Oh yeah. Okay. Looks like it's done.
Okay, how's the back feel now?
A little better. Yeah.
Are you taking on? Okay, so you specifically said all the kids are doing the things because of the college stuff. Are you taking on other people's stress for them? For why?
I don't know.
Because that was real easy to get off. So it wasn't like a,
Yeah.
hey, that's what she said. It wasn't like trauma. It was like someone else's shit. Because it was real easy to just like, bloop, take that off.
I don't know if I am intentionally. I know that I do. Like that's the way of things a lot. I'm living amongst grad students, which are a hot pile mess of anxiety all the time.
But you don't need to transmute it for them.
I'm not trying to.
Okay.
They just-
Do you think that some of that energy you bank for your own stuff, but it's full? Can you empty out your banked energy into whatever the fuck you want? Because it seems like you kind of like it. Like it's on like the spout is on to collect their anxiety, but it's a backup. There's too much of it because they're not going to do anything with it. So why not use it for yourself? But there's a backup.
Yeah, I would prefer to get rid of it. Unless I can utilize it into creativity. That would be great because I have
Okay.
Yeah.
story.
All
All
right.
right, so transmute your banked energy into creativity.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go. Ow, there you go. That's going up through the like digestive system, up through the chest. Ow, it makes my back want to stretch.
Why do you have spikes on the top of your head? Do you do that on purpose? So nobody can get in your head? Okay. Can you grow them longer? Because they're not like, people are still, it's not like they're getting in your head, but they're getting to you. Stress. Okay. Got it. Okay. Right there is good. All you have to do is grow them like fingernail length.
And also clean the gunk off of them.
Oh, yeah. There's like skin on them.
There you go. Oh my god, that feels so nice.
Don't forget to do that. I think I would do that like once a week.
Okay. That's a good idea. By the way, Kate, your reading that you did of my guide was super useful. I had a guest that stayed way too long.
Yeah.
And you told me about Henry, and you said that maybe I could utilize him, and I have. I've utilized him so much, so I asked him, because my husband didn't believe me. So I asked him, asked him to give the idea to the house guest to go on his own volition. And he literally came to me an hour later and said, I met this guy online. I'm going to San Francisco with him later. And he left my house for 2 weeks. And it took like an hour. And since then, I've been able to do that. It's not necessarily, he's a little ambivalent about morality. But, I'm like, if this is in the highest good, could you do this? And he's like, hey, yeah, sure, got it. And off he goes. But, yeah, it works a lot. He's great at going back and forth with information.
That's your team, bro.
Right. Yeah. No, I dig Henry a lot. He's my favorite.
That's awesome.
So, but yeah.
Who is the guy that you have? Can you say, hey team?
Hey team.
Which manages?
She said, which one of you manages?
Which one of you manages
the stress transmutation device?
Stress transmutation device.
The one with the remote control.
Can you put that back?
Can you put that back, please?
To my balanced divine working order.
To my balanced divine working order.
Feels very flowy now, like a silk blanket.
Yeah. It feels much better.
You might want to lock that down.
Could you lock that down, please? Okay.
Oh yeah, anybody in here that's not used to what we do or whatever, or even if you do, you can any healing that we say that makes sense to you, go for it. Repeat after us and say it for yourself. That's fine. Okay, so it seems like the thing on your back was just gunk up from other people. The anxiety was built up anxiety from other people. So what's the next thing?
Yeah, like, wow. Yeah, no, that's
Is that a lot of clarity? Is that why you're like, wow? Because it feels so light and like floaty.
Yeah.
Please activate Spirit if it's in the highest good.
Spirit if it's in the highest good.
Please activate all of my divine grounding straps in all directions.
Divine grounding straps in all directions.
Oh, that's nice.
I feel like you couldn't catch a thought either. You're just like, I don't know. Well, yeah, I get like that sometimes too.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been bad because I really do need to write those papers.
Spirit, please release first. I'm on the same page, I think. Spirit, please release.
Spirit, please release.
All soul contracts.
All soul contracts.
I have with time constraints.
I have with time constraints.
That are no longer in my highest good.
That are no longer in my highest good.
And if it's in my highest good.
And if it's in my highest good.
Please allow me access.
Please allow me access.
To cats.
Cats.
Time management healing.
Time management healing.
Conducive to what I need.
Conducive to what I need.
Oh, please activate.
Please activate.
Kate's new and improved.
Kate's new and improved.
Tunnel vision healing.
Tunnel vision healing.
Conducive to what I need.
Conducive to what I need.
Oh, that's the first time I have used that one. That is nice.
Bam.
That made me want to go Bam Margera or Bam Margera. What's his name?
Margera, Bam Margera.
Yeah. Why though? It's like Bam is here. Why? Why does it?
Are you part? Wait, is your spirit team? Is someone on your spirit team Bam Margera? Maggie?
I hope not.
That'd be pretty chaotic.
I mean, that explains a lot.
What? Tiffany Jill 444 said Bam is on the run right now. He is, isn't he? Isn't he in the woods? I was like, why?
What? Wait, what?
He tried to pee in his brother's sink, and then his brother caught him, and then he like went crazy and then hit him and then ran in the woods. I think naked.
What?
They did a lockdown. They told everybody to shelter in place and hide from him. He is almost Bigfoot right now where he lives. I shouldn't laugh.
Okay, I think you're connected to him, so we're going to help him, okay? So you're going to say spirit if it's in the highest good.
Spirit if it's in the highest good.
His soul consents.
His soul consents.
And his team allows.
And his team allows.
Please light up his safe passage.
Please light up his safe passage.
To a safe house.
To a safe house.
Please allow him stealth mode.
Please allow him stealth mode.
Conducive to how he wants it.
Conducive to how he wants it.
And if he wants it.
And if he wants it.
Kate and Kat's blowout healings.
Kate and Kat's blowout healings.
Oh, man.
I feel like he's just like all of a sudden just got like real sober and he's just like,
Wait, what the fuck's going on? That's really weird.
Yeah.
Hi guys.
oh, what a way to end the live because we gotta go. Thanks for coming on here. I'm really eager to find out what the fuck happens with that.
I know. Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, thank you. Bye, guys. Thanks for hanging out. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, don't forget to disconnect. Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.
To book a dual session with Kate and Kat, visit either of our websites listed in the description of this video. For a spirit guide reading, you can book with Captain Kate at www.captainkate.com. For a one-on-one trauma healing session with Cat and Boots, you can visit www.catandboots138.com.